Hello, welcome to what I believe is episode 8 of the Chess Classroom. I am your commentator, Hunter. I'm not a super high level player, so if I make a blunder, please politely point it out to me in the comments. Just a quick update, believe I'm going to change my channel name in the next month, as it has come to my attention that there is a larger channel with the same name as me, and to avoid controversy, I might change it. On an unrelated note, today I will be teaching you the Roy Lopez opening in trap. So let's begin. It begins with e4, e5, f3, c6, and bishop b5. Um, Creating a threat here, and black notices that you're going to take on this move, so it's very common for them to, because they see the take and then this pawn is hanging. So it's common they will either scare away the bishop or defend this pawn. But sometimes they'll even do both. So a common response you'll get is a6, a4, and then they'll play, then they play d5, d6, defending the pawn. Now you castle because why not? It's just a nice move and opens up your rook a bit more in the future. Of course, now I could be wrong with that. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not the greatest chess player. It just provides, I'd say, a bit more opportunity for the rook in the center of the board. Okay, so when you're playing against an amateur player, coming from an amateur player myself, they find it interesting and cool to create pins. So it's very common, surprisingly, that they will pin the knight to the bishop, sorry, to the queen, with bg4. And it's a good response. Oh wait, sorry, I did not mean to play that. Yeah. So they play that, they defend. You castle. And I'm pretty sure they scare away your bishop once again. And you go here. This puts a tiny bit of pressure on that pawn there. Um, yeah. And since you've already castled, now people find it very interesting. Coming from a beginner, like I said before, to create pins. So they move here. It's an inaccuracy, as you can see. Because it's creating a pin, but it's not great. As it said, a better move would be uh nf6 here. But they don't play it. And you scare away the bishop, I would recommend. Just like h3, nothing bad with it. They maintain the pin, of course. Still a mistake. It would have been better to take the knight. Well, actually, no, because then you get a position with the queen, and I'm not sure. Apparently, the engine says it would be to take the knight would be the best. But they move there, maintaining the pin. So now you play a crazy move. Knight at e5. Brilliant move. Sacrificing your queen. If they take, it's bishop e4 check. Black can't take because of the knight. So they have to go there. And it's c6, royal fork, forking the queen and the king. Because it's check, they take, and you take the queen. Black takes back. And in this situation, you can play a lot of moves, but I'm pretty sure not a horrible move would be just taking the bishop. Yeah, as it says. It's a great move because you just captured a free bishop. Not only this, but you're up to a material, and you're winning. Yeah, basically from here you just develop your pieces better. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that is um just a this is just like a 6-minute chess tutorial. for the Roy Lopez trap and opening. Let me run you through it one more time here. E4, E5, F3, C6, um, Bishop B5, um, putting pressure on the knight. They scare you back with they put their pawn on A6, threatening capture of your bishop. You maintain the pressure with A4, and they defend their pawn with D6, as you can see. And now you um, you castle, and they still see kind of the pressure here, so they block your bishop. It's a great move. Um, it's okay. Knight F6 would have been better. I can see that. Because it puts pressure on this pawn. But they still move that. It's excellent still because it scares away the bishop, so they move here. The best move in the situation. And now this is something interesting. Like I said 2 times prior about beginner players, for the third time they like to create pins. So they pin the bishop to the queen. Sorry, the knight to the queen with their bishop. Like the Stockfish says, knight f6 would be better. It really wants them to develop their knight, but they're just not doing it. If they take, if white doesn't move and they, if white plays some random move like this, it's not great. They take, but then you play this and it's mate and one. So they're probably not going to take. So instead you threaten with h3. And instead of taking a lot, they will probably just retreat with h5. And now you play a crazy move, knight e5, sacrificing your queen to the bishop. They take, and it's bishop check with bf7. They take, then black has to move here. It was forced. And now it's a royal fork with the knight. With c6 royal fork. It's a check, so they take. And you take the queen. They take back, and technically they're up material, but then you take the bishop. You're winning, and your position is better. You have a 1.5 advantage. So yeah, that's Roy Lopez. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to use this to absolutely destroy your opponents. If you don't, I will destroy you. Anyway, Guten Tag. Have a great day, and maybe consider liking and subscribing. Not necessary.